Is your transmission acting like it has a mind of its own lately by slipping between gears, or feeling like it is catching when it should be shifting smooth? If you see a code P282A pop up on your scanner, it means your transmission pressure control solenoid K is stuck in the on position. This is a big deal because your automatic transmission depends on these solenoids to manage the hydraulic fluid pressure that operates the internal bands and clutches. Think of these solenoids as the gatekeepers that make sure the transmission fluid goes to the right place at exactly the right time, so you can accelerate down the highway without a hitch. The powertrain control module monitors the vehicle speed and other sensors to tell these solenoids when to open or close. But when solenoid K gets stuck on, the timing of your gear shifts gets completely thrown out of whack. You might find your car entering a limp mode where it stays in one gear to protect itself. Or you might notice the transmission overheating and causing your fuel economy to drop. The most common causes for this are dirty or contaminated transmission fluid that has gummed up the internal parts, or a clogged filter that is restricting the flow. Sometimes it is just an electrical problem, like a corroded connector or a wire that has melted against the hot engine block. To troubleshoot this, you should start by checking your transmission fluid level and making sure the oil looks clean and bright red. If it looks dark or smells burnt, a fluid and filter change might be your best first step. You can also perform a visual inspection of the wiring harness going to the transmission to look for any obvious damage. If you have a digital multimeter, you can check the resistance of the solenoid to see if it is within the manufacturer's specs. If the fluid is clean and the wiring is fine, but the car still won't shift right, you are likely looking at a defective solenoid or a problem inside the valve body. Dealing with transmission internals can get complicated fast, so if the basic checks do not work, it is a good idea to see a specialist before a small solenoid problem turns into a multi-thousand-dollar transmission rebuild.